Rabbits eat carrots. Oh! Pretty salty about this. Whatever. Hey guys, what's going on? This is Jaytax here, coming at you with another episode of the Miners Protocol. And as you can tell, the rabbit over there rudely ate my crops, which ended up just killing him. Anyways, yeah, so I got something to show you guys. This does not look the same as what happened as we last left off. We were working on the windmill, but this was completely different. These right here were cobblestone. All the pillars were cobblestone. We didn't have these blocks on the outside. And this right here was oak wood, and I don't think I had a door at the time. So what happened, Jaytax? Well, unfortunately, I have to inform you that this was all an episode. Me doing all of this was an episode of the Miners Protocol. And when I went to go edit this particular episode, I had realized that the audio didn't record. And this has actually happened once before. If you guys remember, I had recorded an episode of the Miners Protocol as well previously, and the audio didn't record, unfortunately, so I did like a montage, sort of say, with music in the background and whatnot. A lot of you guys were like meh about it. You're like, oh, you could have done like a post commentary or something or whatever, or some of you guys were like, you could have just done it over again because you really didn't do much that episode or whatnot. And I was like, you know what, you're right, I'm sorry, you're right. Do you want it this high? Yeah, nah, we'll go ahead and take this one down. So we are going to go ahead and work on this again this episode, since I'm going to take into consideration your guys' thoughts. Just advising you to go ahead and do this one more time. Since I really didn't do much, I kind of just swapped out the walls in the corners. Oh, and I also did extend it by one more block. This was originally a 6x6. It's now a 6x7, 7 on the front side. The reason I did that was because when I was messing around with this, I had realized that since it was an even amount of blocks, there was no direct center for it. Like this right here is the center where the door can go. And I noticed this like when I was trying to put my door in. It didn't bother me too much about that, but it bothered me a lot that potentially where am I going to put the center of the windmill? Like since there's going to be this over it. So that kind of made me second guess everything, because the windmill would technically have to look funky or whatever eventually. So alright, we're back. That was super weird. Minecraft ended up crashing, which confuses me. I don't know why that happened, but I mean, hey, things happen for a reason, I guess. You know, whatever then. Hopefully it doesn't do this again, and hopefully, I mean, I went back and looked. My audio was safe, it was secure, so I'm gonna have that. Which is super weird. I wasn't expecting that, but I guess this happens every now and then. It doesn't happen too frequently, so that's always nice to know. But I guess we'll go ahead and continue where we last left off, which was working on this beautiful windmill right here. I did forget what I was talking about, so I'm sorry guys. We are going to have to end up and moving on to another subject at hand. Which is, I guess, working on this right here, because, I mean, there's not really much to talk about other than working on this. Right now, I'm getting near the, I'm finishing off the base of the tower. We're actually going to start working on the tower itself part, where the windmill is going to be held, and I think I'm going to make that fairly tall-ish, because since the windmill itself, the wheel itself of the windmill is going to be like fairly large, the tower will compensate for its width and make it look natural. Because you've seen those things that are just like really short and then really short and wide, so they just like look fat or whatever. But then there are those things that are like really skinny and tall. Like the structure itself does not look like it should work. But since, I mean, Minecraft physics are the way they are, it will work, but it doesn't look like it'll work, so it looks weird. But that's not something that I'm about, so I want to make my best to make this look as realistic, quote unquote, as possible. And it's like, yeah, you're saying that in a video game called Minecraft, the least physics reliant game in the world. Like, yeah, you're doing something there, buddy. But we are going to need a little bit more stone brick. That's why I'm getting this. You know what? Let's just go ahead and... Oh, I already got the 16 here. Alright, so we'll go ahead and turn all this into stone brick. We will be needing all of this, so we will bring it with us. I'm pretty sure I may need some more stone brick house slabs as well. Oh, and these right here, the wool. Okay, hang on. Give me 1 second. I have a bunch of ink sacks. That way I can make black dye. How do you make black dye? Is it with this? Okay. This works. If I just make black wool, let's do 5 more of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I make black wool, how do I want light gray dye. So now I need bone meal. That makes me want, hang on. I knew I was in peaceful mode. It is raining outside, and I just noticed I hadn't seen any skeletons. Well, I didn't just notice it. I had noticed it for a while. It's like, where are all the skeletons and mobs? But I wasn't going to question it. So yeah, that's something new. I kind of forgot I put it in peaceful mode. I did that because I went mining. That's where I got the, if you guys were paying attention, I had obsidian in my chest. I went mining for extra obsidian to that way I can make my enchanting table, since I got the diamonds and now I got the obsidian for it. So I guess maybe we can do that for today's episode as well. That's sort of neat. Yeah, cool. Yay, Jaytax. We're also gonna get ourselves an enchanting table. But I mean, hey, I ended up forgetting about everything else. So yeah, that's cool and whatever. Alright, so Minecraft crashed again. I'm super confused about this because I don't think it's ever done this before. I'm a little worried at this point, so right now I think I'll be satisfied and happy if I can make it through this episode of the Miners Protocol without it taking a poop on me one more time. So hopefully we do have enough time. I think I only have about 6 minutes remaining of this episode. I'm not too for sure yet, so... I don't know, but hopefully we can get through it, guys. Just pray, I guess, to Notch, the Minecraft god. But anyways, alright, so we are going to need a little bit of more oak wood. Maybe it has something to do with that area over there. Maybe it could... I don't know, maybe it's glitched or something. Maybe I'm near the edge of Minecraft, so where, like, physics and crashing are very normal. Like, maybe a cow is just, like, keeps walking into, a cow keeps walking into the, I guess, quote-unquote, the end, or the end of the world. I don't know exactly what it is called. Man, I'm such a noob. I'm supposed to know what that's called, since I've played this game a lot. That's super weird. I'm confused, Jaytax. You're an idiot. But we are going to need a lot of this oak wood. I want to get a good amount of it, because we will be using it for the interior of the Minecraft woodmill. So, let's see. How much do we got? We got about 32. Let's go ahead and cut down this one more tree right here. Cut it down and see what we can do with this. Hopefully this will be really nice, and there we go. Okay, so we got about 36 logs, which is super nice. I think this is a good amount, and I'm not used to pressing shift. I changed my key bindings as well, by the way. I have shift where it's now sprint instead of double tapping W, and I have control for shifting. I used to play like a lot of Counter-Strike and Gary's Mod. Well, not used to. I still play it now a lot, so control in those games is to shift, and I wanted another key binding for sprinting, since like I die a lot in the Minecraft survival games, and a lot of it has to deal with like sprint failure with the double tapping W. You know how you jitter, step, or whatever. But I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4. How many did I had 20. I need 4. Maybe I can do 1, 2, 3, 4. I can probably do 4 right now. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. There we go. And I'm probably, maybe I can do 5. It looks like I can do 5. Let's see. Maybe I can do 5. That's 4. That's 4. I keep forgetting that's shift. I always have the problem with that. Like, I just told you guys that I changed my key bindings, and yet I cannot stick to them, which makes me want to cry. There, I stick to it. See? You happy now? You happy, Jaytax? You happy? Yeah, I'm super happy. Cool, I can reach those. That makes me super happy. Okay, so let's see how tall this is going to be so far. This is how tall it's going to be. Yay! Jaytax, it's super tall. It's coming in. That makes me super happy that it's actually coming through now. Okay, so this needs to be a little bit taller. I think so. It needs to be, let's go for about 2 or 3 more blocks of oak wood taller than this. So let's see, 3, 6, 9, 12. We're going to need 12 total blocks. We need 10 more. oak wood blocks, so that way I can get the correct height. So let's go ahead and cut down the respective trees, but I think we will be coming to a close of the episode here shortly. So hopefully I can get the trees done, get the blocks in, and I guess inform you guys about what's going to happen next. So just stick tuned to this real quick. I think this is oak wood. We have located oak wood. We need 12 blocks. Now we need 6 more blocks. Everything's coming along real well. It is getting nighttime as well, so that happened right on cue as a full episode is coming to a close. And I think this is it. We got ourselves 12 blocks. That's perfect. Wow. I didn't think it'd be this fast. So let's see if we can go ahead and head over there and get the 12 blocks on, and then we'll be done. Luckily, right on time, because I am actually running out of food. Since I do have a healthy amount of hearts, I will be continue working on the outside. If I was like super weak right now, I wouldn't be doing this. I would have headed inside like already by now. So we have 4 here. So 1, 2, 3. Can I reach it? Oh, I can't reach it. Okay, so I need to head down. All right, 1, 2. I don't think 3. Yes, it will work. Okay, crap. Control 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, so we got 2 more blocks. I need to get these blocks on there somehow. So 1, 2. There we go. And I can't sprint. And 1 more block. Okay, so the windmill foundation, the structure, the foundation is basically complete. Wow, we've completed this. I'm actually super happy for myself now. That makes me super happy. I said that twice in a row. So we got the foundation complete. That helps me out so much. With next episode, I can now continue working on other things. So this looks really cool, by the way. I think that's tall enough. We are also going to go ahead and put on a ceiling. The creepers over here disappeared. That makes me super scared, because creepers should not just disappear out of nowhere. But anyways, guys, we got it completed. We got the foundation reset. We got the tower basically itself worked on. Now we just need the ceiling, and we need wool now. What I'm going for is light gray wool, so that's why I went ahead and gathered a bunch of wool up. I want light gray wool. And I had these ink sacks right here. If you guys do recall, one time I was in a mine shaft, and I came across like a bunch of ink sacks. So that was super weird. I don't know, maybe squids spawned down there, and it was like a little river or something. And I guess they ended up dying of like suffocation, technically, being out in the oxygen. But anyways, guys, I really hope you did enjoy. If so, please click that like button down below. It helps me out a ton. Share it with your friends. That's how I grow. And let me know what you thought about the episode down in the comment section below. Other than that, this has been Jaytax, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.